Okay, I have a requirement. First requirement is we in our company have stopped providing solutions to let's say education industry. Okay, so we do not provide any solution to education industry. All right, so what I want to do is I want the people who try to enter a data into the account of object, and if the data if the account record has industry equals education, that should throw an error, and that should say that we do not provide any more services to education industry clients. Got it? So this is what I want to do using trigger. I don't want to write a validation rule for this. I want to write a trigger for it. Can we quickly write it? You understood, right? So we don't want to provide any services to the education industry account, and that is the reason why I just want to stop entering accounts with the industry education. Okay, and that should be done through a trigger. Can we quickly do this? Anyone who did not understand the question, please let me know. And we got 5 minutes to finish it off, and then we will take up one more requirement. I think that's the correct code, Sonu. So what I want you to do is I would want you to delete this completely, this 4 lines of code, edit it, delete the entire code, and type it once again for us, so that all of us can see what exactly was done and how it was done. Yeah, just click on edit, or maybe delete this trigger and create the same thing once again for us. Fine. So the syntax part, we write the trigger, we write the name of the trigger on account, give the event name.
Oh, sorry.
Before insert, right, for account a in trigger.new. But why do you have to write a why trigger dot is insert? This is not required, right? Because the only event that we are using is trigger dot sorry, is insert trigger, right? So this is not required here in this case. You can simply write if a dot industry is equals to education. Is that correct? No, this part is correct. Write trigger dot new. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, you go ahead. You continue to write what you were writing. I'll tell you after that.
Okay.
Yeah, you finish off the line, then I'll tell you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. And then double education. Right.
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 Yeah, that's correct. Looks okay. Try to save it. Line number 3, it should be trigger dot is insert.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Other things look okay. Semicolon, line number 4, end of it. Yeah. Okay, correct. Saved. There's a small thing. Everyone, could understand the code, what exactly it was written and why it was written. There's a small thing that I, would want to suggest here is line number 3. If you look into, there are two conditions which we are putting. If trigger dot is insert and industry equals education. Do we need to put both these conditions? No, because the event that I'm using is before insert. So trigger dot is insert is implied. By default, it's an insert trigger. So that part I think we can remove. We don't have to put that thing. Is that correct? The trigger dot is insert comes into the picture if you are using multiple events and you want that particular line to check. If it's an insert event, do this. If it's a before event, do this, right? In this case, there is only one event which I'm using, before insert, right? So anything which comes into this trigger is an insert operation. So we don't have to write that line. So now it's okay, right? Save it. Everyone okay with this? All right. Now we have stopped the accounts from being created. Okay. Now there are no more accounts being created with the education industry. But what we realized is, now come to the requirement number 2. Let me come to my screen and share the other requirement. So we have put a restriction on accounts, right? My first requirement was no account with education industry should be created. Allowed. No new account. Okay. So that is one part. Now, because we have stopped doing, providing services to all these clients from the education industry, what I want to do is I also want to make sure that no new opportunities are created from the education industry. That is the second challenge that I have, right? So if accounts are not being created, that's fine. But if I have existing accounts and if my sales people create new opportunities with those accounts, that is also something that I don't want. Okay. So no new opportunities from the accounts from, from the accounts from education industry should be allowed. So this is my second requirement. So I also want to make sure that there are no opportunities being created from the accounts which belong to education industry. All right. So let's go ahead and do this. So this should be a trigger on account or opportunity. Which object should we put the trigger on?
Opportunity.
This should be an opportunity. So can we just quickly go ahead and write the trigger for this? Okay. So this time let's see who comes up with the solution first. So this time it has to be a trigger on the opportunity, and the logic will be when a new opportunity is being created, it should check the industry of the account. So that's something that we'll have to write. So we'll do that example. So on that opportunity, let's go and start writing the trigger. Set up, customize opportunities trigger, new trigger, and I call it so here what we have to do is we simply have to do a small stuff here. First thing, you write opportunity O within trigger dot new. Okay, then what I want to do is I want to fetch the account of this opportunity, for which account this opportunity is being created. Go and check the value on that. Okay, so we tried a shortcut for that did not work. So just let's do one thing. Within this, let me say ID AID equals O dot account dot ID.
Jeet, I can't see the screen. I'm not sure if can everybody else see your screen?
Can you all see my screen?
I can.
Let me stop sharing and start sharing again so that you can see. Sonu, how is it now?
Yeah, I'm seeing that, and no, I'm still seeing a black screen. That's it. Let me log off and I'll log in.
Press the escape sign. Press the escape sign once. If you see a black screen, escape button you have on your keyboard. Press that one.
Yeah, I'm pressing that. Nothing's happening.
Can you see it now?
Let me log off. No, let me just log off and log in. It could be just because
Sure.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Account A equals select industry name from account where ID equals ID. If A dot industry equals education, then you just throw an error. O dot add error not allowed. Yeah, should be fine. Okay. So we have written a very simple code here. What we have done is, first of all, the for loop, we get into the for loop. Inside the for loop, I define a primitive ID, call it AID, and I fetch the ID of the account which is associated with that opportunity. So I fetch o.account.id. All right. Then I do a query, do a SQL query to check the value of industry from that account. So I say account A equals select name and industry from account where ID equals to AID, right? So after this SQL query, I just do this check. If A dot industry, so A is the account record which is associated with the opportunity, and I check if the industry of that record is education, then it should throw an error on the opportunity and it should not allow the opportunity to be created. That's the concept that I have used here, right? So in the previous example, the code that Sonu you were trying to write, we were trying to actually compare it here itself in the if statement here, o dot account dot industry, but it was not able to check it there because the querying of the data is not happening on the account, right? So it is, it was just querying the data on the opportunity table. So for that reason, what I've done is I have defined one more extra query so that it can query the data from the account object, do the checking there, and come here and throw error, right? So that should be the code. That is how it would work, right? All right. So please, work on this.